The top issues affecting CAPA systems in any industry are inadequately established CAPA procedures, lack of or inadequate complaint procedures, and finally, inadequate documentation of the results of CAPA system activities. Identification of these issues is based on the analysis of 10 years of warning letter data collected by US FDA. The frequency rates for these issues speak to a pervasive and systemic weakness in CAPA systems overall. An average of 37% of warning letters to medical device program participants identified that procedures for corrective and preventive action are inadequately established in those organizations. The consistency of this frequency of occurrence is concerning. In each year of the last 10 years, at least 35% of warning letters that were generated included this issue. And in some years, we see the frequency spike as high as 40%, meaning this issue affects at least 1 in 3 device program letter recipients. Another important evaluation question is to investigate how prevalent this issue is relative to other issues tracked. When we took a look at the data for all programs, the issue of CAPA system weakness has the greatest frequency for 6 of the last 10 years, and could continue to be the top reported issue if FDA had not received expanded mandates around food safety. Insight from FDA isn't limited to CAPA system weakness. Other issues tracked shows that an average of 10% of warning letters identified inadequate documentation of the CAPA system results, while 27% of letters identified lack of or inadequate complaint procedures as an issue. You might ask if FDA data is relevant when considering systems more commonly associated with an entity like ISO. It turns out US FDA has a history of standards management and also of research into CAPA systems. There are other factors too. As a government entity needing to meet information sharing requirements, FDA data is accessible. It doesn't sit behind a paywall, nor does using it require us to join a special organization. Data gets top marks too for being reliable and objective because FDA staff has consistent training. The data is published in a repeatable format, referencing the Code of Federal Regulations, so it is consistent for comparison year over year. And there's also plenty of data archived back as far as 2006. Finally, when we consider the nature of warning letters themselves, what we know is we are looking at data that is designed to highlight areas of weakness. It allows us to quickly recognize the areas that should concern us the most. Do you know if your CAPA systems need help?